Stop scrolling for a second because right now, somewhere on your Facebook feed, your WhatsApp, your Twitter, which is really X, there is a news article that looks exactly like the BBC, exactly like The Guardian. Same logo, same layout, same fonts, even the same journalist names and photos. And it's completely fake. Not fake news, fake. I mean, built block by block to steal your money. And by the time you realize it, it's already too late. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how this scam works, who it's already fooled, and why the tool that's making it almost impossible to detect is the same technology sitting in your pocket right now. Let's get into it. Here's what just happened. A fake article started circulating dressed up to look exactly like The Guardian. The headline claimed billionaire Jim Ratcliffe stormed out of a BBC interview after the host exposed his finances live on air. Dramatic, shocking, totally believable, and completely invented. The article claimed that Ratcliffe had been secretly making a fortune through a private investment platform, and all you had to do was click the link to get in. Sounds easy, right? Well, none of it happened. Not the interview walkout, not the secret platform, none of it. But here's the part that should actually scare you. This wasn't some sloppy scam email with bad grammar and Nigerian prints. This was a full cloned website, same navigation bar, same fonts, same photos of real journalists, built to be indistinguishable from the real thing. And Ratcliffe isn't the only one. Sir David Attenborough, financial expert Martin Lewis, fake BBC articles, fake Guardian articles, all cloned, all designed for one purpose, to make you trust it enough to click it. Now here's where it gets bigger and worse. Cybersecurity researchers have uncovered a network of over 17,000 fake news websites. Not 17, not 1,700, 17,000. Sit with that number for a moment. Cloning CNN, cloning BBC, cloning CNBC across 50 countries. 50 countries. That's insane. This isn't one scammer in a basement. This is an industrial scale operation built specifically to exploit the one thing you were taught to trust your entire life, the news. Here's how it works. You click the link, you're taken to a fake investment platform. It's dressed up to look real. You're asked to hand over your personal details, phone number, email, all of that. And within hours, you get a phone call, a real human voice pressuring you to invest, right? Convincing you this is your chance, the chance of a lifetime to get in on. Well, the investment, it doesn't exist. It never did. The only thing that's real is the money leaving your account. And once it's gone, that's gone. And here's the detail that made cybersecurity researchers' stomachs drop. One of these fake images of Jim Ratcliffe contained a hidden watermark, a digital footprint left behind by Google's own AI image generator. That means these scammers aren't just copying old photos anymore. They are generating fake images, fake headlines, fake articles within minutes, using the same exact generative AI today that you've probably used to write an email or edit a photo. Now, the barrier to creating a completely fake news empire just collapsed to almost zero. A few years ago, these scam sites had typos, broken links, bad grammar, and you can spot them in seconds. But now, polished headlines, professional photography, perfect layout. The only thing standing between you and your bank account might be a URL bar that you didn't bother to check. But here's what I want you to actually walk with today, because I'm not here to just scare you and leave you hanging. There are still cracks in the disguise. You just have to know where to look. First, check the URL, not the logo, not the layout, the actual web address in your browser bar. A cloned site will almost always have something slightly off, an extra word, a strange domain ending, something that just doesn't match the real outlet, and check that against the real outlet. Second, real journalism does not pressure you to invest, ever. If an article is pressuring you toward a link, urging you to act right now, promising guaranteed returns, that is not how legitimate news organizations operate. Third, if a story feels too explosive, too perfect, too shareable, don't click yet. Search the headline directly. If it's real, other major outlets are covering it as well. And if where you're at is the only place you're seeing it, that's your answer. And fourth, never trust an investment opportunity that arrived through a shared link, a comment section, or a stranger's DM, no matter whose face is attached to it. Here's the truth. The internet you grew up trusting doesn't exist the same way anymore. Logos aren't proof. Familiar faces aren't proof. Even professional doesn't mean real anymore. But you are not powerless here. You just have to sit down for about 10 seconds before you click. That's it. 10 seconds is the entire difference between being informed and being a victim. If this is the first time you're hearing about this, share this video with a person in your life most likely to click first and ask questions later. Because right now, this scam is spreading faster than the warning is. Subscribe, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.